Hi Taurus and Taurus cross-watchers, and welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia. Today we'll be doing a general romantic love reading for the collective of Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars placements. Anywhere that you find Taurus as a placement in your birth chart, this reading could be for you. If this one does not resonate, I would urge you to please go check out the readings for the other placements in your birth chart. There you may find the messages that you are looking for. All right. If this is your first visit to Grateful Empress Tarot, welcome in. I'm really glad that you're here. I hope you will enjoy the style of reading that we do, and I hope you will find yourself wanting to be here and being a part of our tribe. If this is a return visit for you, I would like to say welcome back. I'm really happy that you're here, and I hope you will enjoy what we do this time. And this time around, I will earn your subscription. And lastly, if you are already one of my subscribers, I definitely want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means the world to me that you are here. And I hope and pray that you guys know how much you mean to me. So I love that. Thank you. Oh, I realize we're crooked here. Okay. General readings are not personal. They did not go out with only one person and that person's specific situation in mind. So while you are here, please use your own intuition and discernment and collect the parts of this reading that you feel belong to you and are a part of your story, and then lovingly release the rest to a different Taurus that may need that message more than you at this time. Whenever it does resonate, though, if it is a sentence, if it is a segment, or if it is the entire thing, please hit the like button. Drop me a comment below in the text box so I know that I've connected with your energy. Feel free to share this video with anyone you feel may need its messages. And lastly, please remember to become a subscriber. Seriously, you guys mean the world to me, so thank you very, very much. All right, we are going to start off. Your theme for today is starting off with something that you've got going on in your life that's creating drama and chaos. Something that's like envy, jealousy, retaliation, fighting, a lot of chaos, things that aren't going really well. Some things that are kind of harder to navigate, okay? Next up, we have the energy of confidence, which I like so much about this. I'm gonna cover her up just a bit because she has she has something that YouTube standards don't want. I think this tells me that you have something that you are looking for confidence with, or something that you're interested in finding your confidence, or that you will have the confidence to find your way out of the situation you're finding yourself in with that drama and chaos. Okay. We have number 14, Lovaria, which says, let love grow. That's actually very beautiful because especially if you're coming up out of something drama and chaos, there's a reason here you are feeling confident about allowing love to grow into your life. So I feel like that's actually very powerful energy there as well. We have number 37, self-ceremony, and this says, create the visions you desire. Take action in the plans that lead to fulfillment. Ooh, this is very cool. So this tells me there's something that you are desiring, something that you have a vision that you want for your future. And it's telling me that you're being called upon to take action towards this. You have something that you're planning, something you want to have happen. So it's kind of time for you to start making some plans towards that and help leading to bringing that in. So that's very cool. Okay, our divine feminine energy on this is sat in the energy of Mary Magdalene, and she is the apostle to the apostles. Her message says, I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. So divine feminine is kind of sitting honoring both the 3D and the 5D version of self, which is beautiful energy. The divine masculine's energy is sat, oh, check this out. This is actually very cool. This is in Achilles, which says confidence. There's your double clarifier, confidence. So it could be that the divine masculine is the one finding the confidence for whatever they're looking for, but sitting in that energy of knowing what they know, believing in you, or vice versa. If you are aligning as the divine masculine, believing in your divine feminine, believing in the situation, knowing that love is growing here. At the bottom of our main deck, I see, pardon me, the energy of the 7 of Pentacles, the World card of Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio, and the 2 of Swords. So I think that there is a lot of time that's been invested here between you and this person. A lot of life, a lot of lessons, a lot of years. And I think the time is coming for the end of indecision. I don't want to have to make a choice. I don't want to know like what's going to happen if I make this choice versus that choice. But I do feel like there's a lot of time that's been put in here between you and this person. And I see the ending of indecision. I see that there's a choice that's about to be made, something that's going to be coming in a really authentic way. Is it going to lead to some drama and chaos? Sure. Especially if there's retaliation or drama, like envy, jealousy, something like that. But I do like how I see the energy of divine feminine and divine masculine here. That looks very balanced and also really ready for this. So let's dive in. Taurus, your energy at this time, you are sat in the Six of Pentacles. Equal balance, equal give, equal take. A lot of giving and receiving of love from this person. Mutual. It's very pretty in that energy where you give, they like, and they receive. Then they reciprocate and you enjoy it back on the flip side. And so it feels like you're in a very balanced, productive place, one in which you kind of feel in the picture of that, you've been holding on to the reins a little bit here. You've been kind of holding steady, believing that there's a lot of different directions that this could have went. You have the specific one that you want in your mind, where you would like that to go. Okay. Being clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. You want this as a long-term relationship. And you are solidly investing in that in a way where you believe that this has the long haul written all over it, longevity. We have the Knight of Swords, moving forward with clarity, knowing where you're going. We have the Temperance card of Sagittarius. And lastly, we have the King of Cups. So I think that you've been patient for this person. You've been patient for this relationship. You know it's got everything it needs to go the long haul. You know with clarity where you would like this to go. You've been kind of healing and planning and preparing in the time it's been where you have not been with this person. Or what's going on is you're patient enough to wait for what it is you truly do want out of this. You're in love with this person too, which is beautiful. King of Cups. Did any of you growing up, did you ever read these books called, they were about Babar, which was an elephant. This deck is part of the Green Glyphs tarot cards, and it's like has an oracle deck, has its own Lenormand deck, has its own ruins deck. It's very cool. My staff for my regular job purchased this for me for Christmas, and it's so beautiful. But this the entire cup suit has these elephants, and they always remind me of Babar for some reason. Those were some of the first books I ever read when I was a kid, which is really cool. I don't know, that was a little side note, but for any of you that are like around my age and read those books, there might be something in here for you. But you are in love with this person. Number 33, gloomy thoughts, though. Now, this is interesting. There's been a little bit of sadness and fear kind of wrapped around the how, the why, the when. How long is this going to take? How much longer do I have to wait for this? I think that's why you've been sat in that self-ceremony, like really looking at what it is that you truly do want to have happen here. Trying to figure that out and visualizing that in a way where it can replace those gloomy thoughts. It can release that and clear that out for you. We have number 7, the universe. And number 4, family. Could be that this person or you have children. So there's some energy there about understanding that this has to be very big picture for everyone. Like it's basically bringing everyone together in a way where it's going to be very interconnected and a higher picture, like a higher perspective on it, especially if this person has children. And also if this person has children and you don't, you've had to be really patient for this person to figure out what they wanted to do about their children. Or it could be flip-flopped and it's the opposite. Or it could be that both of you have kids and you really have had to sort of figure out how are we going to navigate the joining of families? What are we going to do here? How is that going to be? And I think that that's very powerful energy. Because, you know, when you have kids, it's like a big deal. You don't It's like you may want to move forward, they may not, vice versa. So I think there's that beautiful energy too. We have energy of a scholar on this. So you've been really researching or investigating what it is that you would like to do in the situation. And we also have the merchant energy. So whatever you do for a living, this is helping you gain more perspective in your self-worth, who you are as a person. And also there's more about things being balanced there. So it feels a little bit like possibly in a former relationship that you were in, possibly you were the one having to pay all the bills, do all the work, or it could be that this person feels that way. And so this time around, you are really wanting a more balanced approach to a relationship. If you know that this person over here has had to do all the work in their current relationship, it feels to me like you really believe that you'll be kind of supporting each other instead of it being only one person doing all the work. And that's very appealing to you, because especially if you're coming out of something where you felt like you were doing all the work or the heavy lifting, I feel like you've got now this beautiful energy of being able to slide right into a relationship where it's equal. You won't have to do all the work. And that feels nice for you. And number 36, take stock of your achievements. I think that kind of lends into that as well. Everything you've been learning, everything you've been doing in this time frame. If you've been sad in some gloomy thoughts because you're not sure if this is ever going to come in, I think you may want to get ready, because this looks like things are going to start moving forward. Very beautiful. So let's move over to this person. Their energy is sat in the Three of Swords. A little heartbroken. Sad energy here. Wonder why. Let's see what else we can find out. Definitely like pierced heart energy here. Could be that you know why. Could be that you're going to find out why. Just really looks like it's been a hard time for this person, or they're going through a hard time. We have the Nine of Swords. A lot of anxiety. Can't sleep at night. Can't get rest. Page of Swords. High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces energy. And the King of Swords. Who is this person stuck up in their head? All of this is air energy. All of this is all of it. 3-9 page High Priestess King. It's a person stuck up in their head big time. No wonder we're going to possibly be coming to the end of indecision. That has a lot of credibility now. This person is actively very anxious about, I think, the fact that they intuitively know that when they are ready to start speaking about moving forward and making decisions for themselves in that night, King of Swords, Page of Swords, Three of Swords, they know that this is going to hurt the people in their life. Whatever this is, they know that there's going to be hurt, that there's going to be pain, that there's going to be hard things. And I feel like this person cannot get out of their own head. It's very hard for them to try to navigate, well, what comes next? Where do I go next? What do I want to do next? A lot of deep thinking here. And I'm trying to communicate possibly, but not, Page of Swords and then High Priestess. It's like, I want to tell you, but then I don't want to. I'm keeping this a little closer to my chest. High Priestess doesn't really say a whole lot. That could be why you're feeling these gloomy thoughts, especially if you feel like this person is not going to ever show up on your doorstep, or maybe they're not ready yet. And you like have been thinking there was an arbitrary date out in the future that was going to move forward. This is now causing you to maybe kind of doubt that a little bit. It seems like you're feeding off of this person's energy. Number 26, a great fortune here. This person is interested in their well-being and the fulfillment of their dreams coming true. I think that's the hardest part here, is that you can clearly see they want that with you. It's that there's a lot of fear here in this worry and heartbreak energy. What is going to happen when I make some of these choices? What is going to happen when I move forward? Oh boy, see, every time I say the right thing, the cards just go flying. I think it's this kind of the what ifs are really getting to this person. Well, what if this? And what if this? And how is this going to be? So it's causing this person to kind of pull back their energy, which you are intuitively picking up on. And that's why you're over here in that gloomy thoughts. That actually means a lot to me, especially since we've got 2 times here with confidence. That would be the opposite of this gloominess. We have number 3, the inventor, and number 6, the bodybuilder. So this person could be someone who works in a field where they create things, they make things, research type of things, or possibly items that help people. I keep seeing something like a better, people that unfortunately have had to have their arm amputated, and they have a prosthetic that has a clamping hook on it. Could be something like coming up with a more advanced, more realistic version of a prosthetic for someone. That might be very specific, but that's what I can see. This person could also be a very muscular person. They could be someone who is very disciplined with going to the gym. This could be someone who they are very focused on how to get this done in a very disciplined way, pushing forward, wanting self-improvement, wanting a better life for themselves, but definitely knowing that what they're going to have to do here is possibly hurt somebody in the process. And that feels hard because most people don't want to have to do that. Most people, that's a really hard, that usually causes that pause. I don't really want to do this because I know it's going to hurt. A little resistance. Yeah, we've got the Poet card, which speaks about the vulnerability in relationships. So there could be some energy here of being worried if they do have children, worried what happens if they move forward towards you and their kids aren't ready, or maybe they won't accept. Trust me, I grew up in... My parents got divorced when I was 3, so pretty much all I have ever known is blended families. So I think that has a lot to do with, sort of my ability to look at that from a different lens. But I just feel like this person is really trying to look at a big picture and trying to understand how to do this in a way where everybody is happy, and also that this person is happy as well. It's a lot to carry. It's a lot to put on their shoulders, but if they're a bodybuilder, they probably have bigger shoulders. Maybe they can carry the weight of the world. They're like Atlas. Number 34, take the opportunity. So whatever is happening for this person, I think something's coming on their path where they will be able to take an opportunity for change, to possibly make things a little better for themselves, and also to create this energy of the great fortune of creating something in this relationship. Okay, so what are their intentions? What do they want out of this? Well, we have the Page of Cups. I think they want to talk to you. Loving dialogue. It feels like they want to say something to you in a very loving way. Something that feels kind, caring. Not really probably very overly romantic, possibly, but that doesn't feel like what I'm picking up on, especially from their energy. It feels almost more like, yep, and I was right, because there it went. It feels more like this person is actively trying to, I feel like, want to talk to you, want to tell you possibly why they've been so stressed or what the hesitancy has been. Maybe that's what they're going to be taking the opportunity on in that dialogue or that communication with you. We are being clarified by the 9 of Cups, which is ultimate wish fulfillment. We have the Tower, Scorpio energy. We have the 8 of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Lover's card of Gemini. The beauty of this is that, remember, all of this was swords. All of this is I'm too stuck in my head. This is I'm in my feelings, and this is a lot of practicality. Feelings and reality, which is beautiful. And so I feel like the thing I want you to know here is that this person is probably going to be starting to talk to you about what it is that they want in this kind of relationship with you. It does look like they're ready for wish fulfillment, but they know in order to have that, they are going to have to work hard at bringing about a really large change in their current dynamic. And of course, that leads to stress. That makes a lot of sense. I do believe that they want to talk to you. There are 2 pages here. So this could really fall. There's a lot here about children, family. So I think that they're going to want to talk to you about that. And the fact that that has kind of put that pause on the decision making. And that's why they've been kind of in that 2 of Swords. I don't want to have to make this choice. But I think that they're starting to realize, like, if they don't make this choice, there is the possibility that they're going to lose the chance, or they won't be able to have it back. And that feels really probably pretty terrifying to this person. We have the energy of number 6, lady. And I think that this person believes that you are a very kind and caring person. Sometimes even I can see that this person has possibly come to you for advice about something. Something like that. And I feel like it's almost the energy of the kindness that you imbibe or that you bring is going to make this person feel really confident. I think that's what leads. Like when they come to you and they want to start talking to you about what has taken this so long, or the way you're kind of like, I'm going to pull back and have these gloomy thoughts because nothing's changing, nothing's happening. It feels like they're going to finally start opening up and start having some of that dialogue because it's time. And number 5, the urn. I think it's time. They want to start telling you, feels like a little bit to me that they want to talk to you about the fact that this is going to hurt them too. Especially, remember their energy over here is in the 3 of Swords. I think there's a lot here about this is going to hurt and this is going to be very hard. Breaking up, splitting up a family, removing things, kind of changing things. And it feels a lot like there's this energy of, I want to tell you why this has taken so long. I want to tell you the truth about what has gone on here and why. And I do feel like they believe that it is finally time to have that conversation with you, which I think is going to be nice. I feel like I can clearly see here that what they're leaving behind, they're done with it. It's all the way over. They don't want to go back to it. They're not interested in trying another chance to fix it. I just think it really does look like they are going to discuss with you how hard this is going to be to bring about that change. But I do sense that they feel like you're going to be there with them. We have the Sailor. Yes, the new influences. I feel like you are going to be the new influence to the situation. It feels to me like you've known this person for a long time. You guys could be friends, or you could be coworkers, or you could be something like that where it's not ever gained any actual traction, but there is something between the 2 of you. And so it feels a little bit like there's that energy of opening the door finally to the new influence of what you may bring to a family dynamic, and also what it would be like to actually really truly move forward with you. Number 39, create silence. This is absolutely one of my favorite cards in this deck. I think it's so pretty. I feel like this person intends to really sit in a little bit of alone time. They could have a trip coming up. They could be going away somewhere by themselves, or if they're going with a family trip, it feels like they're going to find some time for themselves so they can really finally get down to the last bits of what it is that they really want to do here. Okay. So how does this person feel about you? Well, we have the 10 of Wands. I feel like they feel it has been a long road. It has been a heavy road. It has been a hard, winding road that has had a lot of bumps, a lot of chaos. There's been a lot of that drama and chaos attached to this. It's been hard for this person, and a lot of obstacles have had to get navigated. Just really feels like it's been heavy for this person to not be where you are. You will know better what that means than I do. I just heard it. Clarified by the Fool, card of Aries, wanting to take that jump off the cliff with you, wanting to dive into the great unknown with you, a new life, something brand new that they don't know where that goes or how that feels. Knight of Pentacles. It has taken them a very, very long time to get to that choice, though. Like glacial in that pace, very slow. This person has not moved fast. Double clarification of that 10 of Wands. Life has been very heavy for this person. It's been a burden to be without you. It's also been a really heavy burden because I feel like this person does everything in their dynamic. And lastly, 4 of Cups. Yes, they're really unhappy where they're at. They're very dissatisfied not being with you. It has been very hard for this person to not be where you are. Whatever version of, if you guys are friends, but you are not, like, don't spend time together. If you used to work together, but you no longer do. If you are, one of you maybe had to move away, something like that. But it definitely feels like you're not together currently, but that you once were around each other a lot more. And it's been hard for this person to not be where you are, because it feels to me like you are a person that gives this person confidence. You are a person that gives this person love. You are the bridge between reality and dreams for this person. And you make this person see themselves through your eyes. And it's a gift. High honors. There's this energy of the award of having you. It feels like they want to be recognized as being seen with you, being able to show you off, being able to take you on dates, and people see you out and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. This is exciting. It feels like that. Like they're really they want to be recognized as your person. What they're leaving behind, they're so unhappy in. It's very hard to navigate that day in and day out without getting irritated or blowing up or becoming a worse version of oneself. The answer to that is yes. And if you are prepared to ask this person, are you ready? Their answer would be yes. If you ask this person, do you want a life with me? Their answer is going to be yes. And the reason why is number 2, the tandem bicycle. They believe you guys are 2 of a kind. They believe that you guys are harmony together. You work really well together. You guys are a team. You've always worked really well together. A lot of synchronized movement even. It's almost like when one of you moves, the other one moves either in tandem or in anticipation. Super interesting here. I think that they would really like a partnership with you. They would like union with you. And it feels like that seems more in line with what they want for their life and what they've been looking for, or what they had hoped what they were going to be leaving behind was going to produce for them. And it did not. We have the Champion. Here is that achievement again. They really, really feel like being with you is going to be the highest achievement of their life. They feel like being seen with you, being known as your person, is going to create for them the feeling of becoming a champion. And we also have the Catalyst. I think they feel like it's time to take control of their life and bring in some radical change that is brought on because you are the catalyst. You came into this person's life in a way that it really opened their eyes to what they had been tolerating or just simply putting up with. And it feels a lot like you now have the ability to really impact this person's life in a really beautiful way, where you will be able to let your love grow, and you will have the confidence moving forward. Number 30, set your intentions. I think that this person feels like you are someone who can really make magic happen. You can bring about anything that is really aligned with what you want. And I feel like they want to set their intention to move forward with you and to be able to solidly get off of the indecision wheel, make the choice, and move forward. And it feels like you are the reason, you are the catalyst. And I really like that. It feels so nice that you've allowed this person to be more confident inside of themselves. It's almost like I can feel like you can see them for who they really are, instead of how you wish they were. And that's very powerful. So, whew, this looks exciting, Taurus. I'm very happy for you. This definitely looks like you've got a lot of good things coming up, something very powerful. I like that we're coming to the end of the indecision. Things are going to start moving forward for the both of you. So I love this. If this is your story, please hit the like button. Drop me a comment or an emoji in the text box below so I understand that I have connected with your energy. And if this was your story and you liked it, please become a subscriber. Thank you for spending a part of your beautiful day with me. It is always my honor to read for you, and I do look forward to reading for you in the future. In the meantime, have a wonderful rest of your day, Taurus. Bye-bye.